Stop right now. If you think Budapest is just another cheap, romantic European getaway, you are about to walk straight into one of the most sophisticated financial traps on the continent. Welcome to the grand, split identity of the Hungarian capital. Buda on the west, packed with royal castles, green hills, and imperial history. Pest on the east, buzzing with chaotic nightlife, grand boulevards, and high-risk economic landmines. Behind this stunning imperial architecture lies a hidden tax on unprepared travelers. Budapest can be ridiculously affordable or brutally overpriced, depending entirely on how you play the currency game and navigate the city grid. Your first major survival rule begins with cash exchange booths. The Hungarian forint is notorious for high volatility, and exchange booths around Váci Street or inside airport terminals use predatory conversion rates that quietly steal up to 20% of your travel capital. Always use fee-free international debit cards for direct ATM withdrawals at major official bank branches like OTP or Erste. Navigating the city's transport network is seamless, but its ticket inspectors operate like stealth predators. The iconic yellow streetcars and underground metro lines are pristine and ultra-fast. However, simply buying a single paper ticket is not enough. You must physically validate your paper ticket inside the orange boxes before stepping onto the platforms or boarding trams, or face aggressive, non-negotiable cash fines enforced immediately by plainclothes officers. To eliminate this risk entirely, download the official BudapestGO application and purchase a 24-hour or 72-hour unlimited travel pass digitally on your smartphone. When choosing your base camp, location dictates your entire experience and budget. Completely shift your accommodation search away from the ultra-expensive luxury hotel chains surrounding the Buda Castle district. Instead, book high-end modern apartments inside District 6, known as Terezváros, or District 8 near the Palace District on the Pest side, placing you steps away from central landmarks at half the nightly cost. Architecture in Budapest is pure eye candy. Walk up to the Fisherman's Bastion early in the morning, right before the massive tourist tour buses arrive, to capture mind-blowing panoramic views of the Danube River and the massive Hungarian Parliament building. You do not need to pay for expensive commercial rooftop bars when the city's grandest balconies and historical structures like the Chain Bridge cost absolutely nothing to explore. Art and history lovers can completely skip the long, expensive queues at overhyped commercial museums. Step inside the historic hospital in the Rock, a secret underground nuclear bunker and emergency hospital built directly underneath the Buda Castle network during World War II. For a mind-bending look into Soviet history, take a short bus ride to Memento Park, an open-air graveyard of giant communist statues removed from the city streets after the fall of the Iron Curtain. For an incredible free architectural journey, wander through the romantic inner courtyards of the Vajda Hunyad Castle, located inside the lush city park. Now, let us deconstruct the famous Hungarian thermal bath culture. Natural thermal hot springs are a national religion here, but world-famous venues like Széchenyi or Gellert baths charge massive tourist premiums at their front desks. Bypass the massive morning queues by booking your entry passes online, or visit the historic Rudas thermal bath to experience traditional 16th century Ottoman domes and warm mineral pools at a fraction of the corporate tourist cost. Remember to bring your own flip-flops, towels, and swim caps from your hotel, as renting basic gear at the baths incurs exorbitant extra charges. Dismantling Budapest's culinary prices requires a total boycott of high-rent tourist restaurants lining the main pedestrian thoroughfares. To eat like true Hungarian royalty on a budget, master the local lunch menu culture, locally known as Napi Menü. Look for traditional neighborhood venues serving a piping hot bowl of authentic Gulyásleves, a rich beef and paprika goulash, served with fresh crusty bread and pickled vegetables for less than $7. For an authentic local grocery and dining experience, bypass high street supermarkets and head straight to the historic Central Market Hall. On the ground floor, you can purchase world-famous Hungarian sweet paprika tins, traditional pick salami, and artisanal honey directly from local farmers at wholesale rates. For the ultimate street food fuel, hunt down independent bakeries away from the tourist plazas for fresh Lángos. This legendary Hungarian street staple is a deep-fried sourdough flatbread rubbed with fresh garlic water, smothered in thick sour cream, and buried under a mountain of shredded Gouda cheese. Pair it with a sweet Kürtőskalács chimney cake for a massive, heavy-duty street feast under $5. For a savory bakery bite on the go, grab a warm Pogácsa, a traditional flaky cheese scone sold at every underground metro station for mere pennies. No visit to Budapest is complete without conquering its rich liquid heritage. Skip overpriced corporate hotel lounges and explore the authentic cellars of the city. Order a glass of legendary Tokaji Asu, one of the oldest sweet dessert wines in the world, or take a bold shot of Unicum, a legendary bittersweet Hungarian herbal liqueur crafted from over 40 secret botanicals and aged in massive oak barrels. Safety across Budapest is generally exceptionally high, but its famous nightlife hides a dark economic threat. The legendary ruin bars built inside abandoned World War II buildings and overgrown courtyards in the Jewish quarter of District 7, like Simple Kurt, offer an unforgettable atmosphere. However, aggressive scam artists operate inside secondary side street bars, intentionally overcharging foreign tourists by hundreds of dollars for basic drinks and utilizing intimidating security guards to force immediate payment. Never follow overly friendly strangers or street promoters inviting you into unlisted basement bars. Public transit security requires equal measures of urban vigilance. While violent crime is practically non-existent, highly organized pickpocket groups operate heavily inside the crowded tram number 2 along the riverfront and at major metro transfer hubs like Forint Square. Always keep your bags securely zipped across your chest, keep your smartphone in your front pocket, and never engage with street shell game gamblers on the historic Margaret Bridge. Budapest is undeniably a European masterpiece, a triumph of Austro-Hungarian history, and a sensory overload of thermal waters, grand architecture, and vibrant energy. But it will ruthlessly punish your wallet if you blindly fall for currency conversion traps, unvalidated transit tickets, and inflated tourist pricing. By validating your transit passes, eating at local market halls, and avoiding high-risk bar scams, You will experience the absolute best of this Danube giant entirely on your own terms. Hit that subscribe button right now to join our global network of tactical travelers who refuse to overpay for tourist illusions. Budapest proves that the most magnificent European destinations are the ones you master with smart street strategy. Would you challenge Budapest's underground nuclear bunker networks, or do you prefer relaxing inside 16th century Ottoman thermal baths? Comment your smart strategies below right now to build our travel blueprint together. Safe travels!